What internet marketing expert should you spend your valuable time listening to? Listen to someone who has over 20 years of web marketing experience and hundreds of website marketing success stories. That man is Aaron Sparks from Site Strategics. And this is Edge of the Web Radio.
One of the biggest resolutions that you need to have is get your site mobilized.
That's right.
Everything is showing it. All the stats. If you go to Chase, one of our clients has a pulse.paymenttech.com mobile and tablet eruption, absolute eruption. And you got to think about your own use of mobile. As you're driving, well, hopefully not as you're driving, but as you're out shopping and everything else, what are you doing? You pull out your phone and you do a little bit of research and you find a place nearby. And you go over there. I mean, we were just down in Florida, and that's exactly what we were doing. Was we were looking nearby to find different items, and the people that had the mobile sites and it was easy to find them. We were there. The people that didn't, we never even knew they existed.
And that's what ties into the whole Google article we're talking about, is they're giving previews to mobile sites. So it's very advantageous to sign up with us, and there's no obligations. We'll set you up and work with you on that. Anyway, getting into our New Year SEO resolutions for 2013. I thought this was apropos, seeing that we're going right into the new year here. We actually pulled a article from koozai.com. That's KOOZAI.com by a gentleman named Andy Williams. It was just fantastic content. And it was just it wrapped up everything that we would really like companies to embrace going into 2013. The first resolution is, this year I will write great content. Just don't write content, write great content. Gone are the days of simply writing for the sake of creating a link. Mm-hmm. You got to write generic articles. Submit. If you were writing generic articles and submitting them to a submission site, you're wasting your time. Stop doing that. You won't even get the benefit of the link that you're looking to create. There are so many ways you can create good content, but before you even think about writing externally, you need to check your own site. Does your own site content do the job? Does it provide information for potential customers, and does it answer their questions, right? Does it even sell to your customers? And if you read it back to yourselves, and if you get others to read it, is your actual company message coming across clearly and consistently? I mean, that's the best guidepost to even start focusing on good content, is internal first. And if you want to write externally, think about the content that you could write. Is you're looking at blog posts, you're looking at guest blogging, you're looking at white papers, press releases, different guides, or even putting together your own projects internally.
Yep. But it's as simple as just creating purposeful content that people are wanting, that it's useful.
That's right. And as general as it sounds, gone are the days of bad content writing, or content just for content's sake.
Right.
Get it out there.
But it's important what you're saying, though, John, and you hit it, and that's purposeful, and that's when you're thinking about that, that's the audience, and the audience's eyes, what is of purpose. I see a lot of companies that they produce content, and they produce more marketing speak and more product and sales sheets and and they're not really answering the questions that clients are looking for. So it's got to be of value to your. When we talk about great, it's not your best piece of content that you've ever written. It's truly of value to your audience, that they're going to pick up the phone and give you a call.
That's right. That's right. Going into another resolution here. This year I will become more social. It doesn't mean, John, doesn't mean that you're going to be going down to the bar on a regular basis now.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm such an introvert.
Businesses that refuse to embrace social, I mean, they may think that it's just not for them, or they don't have the time. 2013 is not going to slow down the importance of social, and more often than not, if you hold off having a presence, the more you're actually going to be left behind.
Yep.
Social signals are unavoidably important.
Yeah.
One of the things I tell companies is they have outbound sales guys that call people up, and they go to local conferences and they go to local meetings. Those guys, that's all social behavior. It's just not on these internet channels. And the problem is that the people have stopped coming to the conferences and have stopped answering their phones, but they are available on these internet channels.
Yep.
And so getting your staff to be social where the audience is just absolutely
it's a culture change that companies have to embrace.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest reluctancy. They try to kick it off as it's not really for us. Our professional services really, we can't get across what we need to get across. And there's so many bloody excuses. But the fact of the matter is, it's a culture change. Companies have to change internally.
Well, if they don't change, their competitors will
eat them up.
We'll eat them up.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another resolution real quick here. This year I will vary my link building. Now this is a little bit inside SEO, but it is SEO. It's a SEO resolution. We're going to vary up the link building. Targeting only exact words massively is a thing of the past. Don't get me wrong. You need to link build using good keywords, but your whole linking profile needs to change. There's no exact percentage score, but maybe aim at splitting around 65% brand related links and then 25% keyword targeted links and 10% maybe of others. There's no real recipe, but the point is, don't have a predominance of one word.
Sure.
Just don't do it. And what we're talking about is getting an anchor text link from some other website, linking back into your own website. There's a strong algorithmic, there's the word for the day, value of that link word, attributing value back over to your website. A quick resolution here. I love this one. This year, I will build my brand. Like never before, you need to build your brand. And guess what? You need to build it by using all of the other tactics that we're talking about. You see, Google, they're trying to steer site owners to even carry out all those actions because they're tying in the authorship, they're tying in the Google social environment, and they're obviously nudging people to that direction.
Yeah.
If you're writing great content, you'll be working towards becoming an authoritative figure in your field and in your sector.